0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
What's in it? That way you get exactly what's right for you.
Welcome to Mr. Taper's Barber Life, the podcast where the barbershop game meets business, culture, and success. Today, we've got a special guest, Qaadir The Barber, celebrity barber, barbershop owner, Bigen Platform Artist, and club owner. He's done it all. We're talking shop hustle and the industry moves that set him apart. That's right. Get ready for some real talk and barbershop wisdom. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? It's Mr. Taper's Barber Life, and we are live on location at Quad's Barbershop. Got the legend himself, Qaadir The Barber. What's going on, brother?
What's good, brother? How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We doing good, man. We finally made it here.
Yeah, I know, man. It's been a long time, man. We've been waiting, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You did a lot of nice renovations to this shop, but check it. Let's get into it, man. Tell me, what inspired you to become a barber, and how did you get started in the industry? Grab that mic right there. Yeah.
Man, got started. I think my mom didn't want to pay for my haircut no more. That's usually how I start. Right?
Okay.
And then I had she bought me some clippers from Sears, I think it was.
Okay. The old wall joints.
They ain't had no lever to adjust or nothing. It was just some
man,
guards,
no
man.
lever.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
But just started cutting my friends, man. After that, they mom and dad ain't want to pay, what was it, $14 back then?
Right.
So I just started cutting everybody for $3, and I was able to get my 10 parts and all that. So I was good.
Okay. That's what's up, man. See, we go back a long way, man. I think I first met you. You remember where we first met? I think it was at the Bronner Brothers show. Yeah, you was doing big things with Bigen. You know what I'm saying? And for those who remember, Bigen was
it was Barber Brothers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reggie Marble too. She gave me my first platform job.
Okay.
I think that was in 2000. It might have been 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was. I was working at Philly's Finest. Shout out to Kier too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Philly's Finest, that's a well-known shop in Atlanta. It has well, I don't know about right now, but it used to be one of the top shops in Atlanta. How did you end up over there?
I came down here originally to go to school, but I needed a job, of course, while I was in school. So
Okay.
Kier blessed me, gave me the job on MLK.
Okay.
And I've been kicking ever since in Atlanta.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. You well, tell me, since you've been in Atlanta, I know you keep up with the Philly scene, Philly barber scene. How has it changed since you've been in Atlanta? How has the Philly barbershops?
I think they got way more professional. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of great. I mean, it always was great things coming out of Philly. I mean, I came out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's more professional now. You know what I'm saying? The skills we always been the best.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about nobody else's city, but I'm proud of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Philly is, when it comes to barbers, I'm from New York, but I gotta admit, Philly got some of the best barbers in the world, and that's no doubt. So I noticed a lot of barbers from, well, not a lot, but there was a few really good barbers moving to Atlanta from Philly, and you was a part of it. And I say you, Tone McGill, Kenny Duncan, Jigga, y'all are like the Avengers to me in barbering, because y'all were like some of the top barbers I've ever seen.
Yeah, you can't forget about Khalid either.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget about Lid.
Yeah. Yep. But y'all were definitely some of the top barbers, I've ever seen. And to be honest with you, as far as the enhancement game, y'all was doing it before anybody. You know what I'm saying? The whole enhancement game.
That dye stuff, man. I'm trying to think, man. It go way back to I know I started dyeing in 96, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, 96.
You was using Bigen?
Lightfoot and Brahim.
Okay.
They kind of, Brahim really turned me on to the dye scene. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then you look today and you see how enhancements have just, people went crazy with it. How do you feel about the way enhancements are today?
I think they good long as you don't overdo it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you do the cut, if it's a good cut and you put them on there, you know what I'm saying, then I think it works perfect. But
Okay.
when you just putting it on and then you cut, then that ain't gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, because the big controversy, enhancement barbers versus non-enhancement barbers. That's a big topic today.
I mean, the signs of the times is you got to use enhancements to get your money. I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to evolve with the time. You can't just stay stuck in 1 year. You know what I mean? Not in this game.
Right. I agree. I definitely see both sides, but you got to give the customer what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So you said you became a Bigen Platform Artist in 2001?
Yeah, it was 2001. I did a lot of traveling. I think with Reggie, I done did every show from Baltimore, Chicago, Florida, Texas. What was that? Dallas. Yeah, I done California. Yeah, I've been all around with Reggie, man.
Okay. So how did that whole relationship start? You just approached her one day, or?
Nah, I was working at Philly's Finest, and she came in the shop. She said, I heard y'all got a guy around here that works with Bigen, and I wasn't there.
She came to the shop?
Yeah, she came to the shop looking for me. You know what I mean? She had heard about me. And
damn, so wait. So the word on the street was Qaadir is the truth when it comes to that. Wow, that's crazy. Because now that's when you're doing something, when the corporations come to you. You know what I'm saying? So she came to the shop, and what'd she say?
She said, I heard y'all got a guy that works real well with Bigen around here. She said, Qaadir. She was like, is he here? And then they was like, nah, he not here. They took a number. I called her. She pulled up on me 2 days later. But that's how it all started.
Okay. So tell me, the first time you got on stage, was you nervous?
Very nervous. I never forget. Reggie took me in the back. She said, you do this every day. She said, just calm down. She said, close your eyes and act like you at the shop. And I went out there, and it was magic ever since.
Oh, man, that's crazy. So you was freaking out a little bit. Okay. That's what's up, man. We all got nervous. But, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, so after I come out the back talking to Reggie, lo and behold, Kenny Duncan walked past. He said, Quaddy, that's you, Quaddy. He was like, man, you up there? He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm up there. So, once I seen him, you know what I mean, I was comfortable. I seen that little piece of home, you know what I mean? Plus, I've been following homie for a long time, man.
Right, and that's Kenny Duncan.
Real good dude, man.
Okay, that's Kenny Duncan, rock with Andes for years, lead educator for Andes. Check out a podcast we just did on him. Yeah, man, because like I said, there's been not a lot, but select few Philadelphia barbers who have made a huge impact in the barber industry. Like I said, Kenny, Jigga, Tone, your boy, at Philly's Finest. And all right, I know you're gonna say Philly, but name the top 5 cities when it comes to barbering. We'll say Philly is 1.
New Orleans and Miami go hand in hand.
Oh, okay. Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't have thought that one.
Yeah, we can't leave my Spanish boys out. We can't leave them out.
Okay.
They sharp.
Okay.
I seen a lot. I seen some good Detroit barbers and I seen some good Chicago barbers.
Okay.
LA is kind of like Atlanta. Everybody that I know that go to LA and cut, you know what I'm saying? They do pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
yeah, where we at? What we got? We got LA, New Orleans, Miami, and
Detroit, Chicago.
Yeah, Detroit, Chicago.
Okay.
New York is cool. I never liked the chin strap personally, but when I moved to Atlanta, I had to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's definitely a New York thing.
But they love my chin straps now.
Okay, that's what's up. For me, I'd say Philly, New Orleans, New York, Detroit, and Chicago, and then I'm gonna hit them with DC. Yeah, because that's where I got my chops, and I seen some good barbers out there. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Okay. All right. That's what's up. So let's talk about this fire cut we got here, man. This for those who don't know, that classic C cup, as they call it, I think it was originated in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely was.
But
they tell you anything different, they lying.
Okay. How do you, or can you explain how you get that C cup like a perfect C? Grab that mic right there, because that joint is perfect without enhancements. That's a perfect C right there. And I've seen a lot of crazy. Yeah.
First, you're going to start your line with a camera at.
Oh, the camera's right there.
Right here.
Right there.
All right, the first line you're going to make is this first middle line right here by the ear. You're going to make that flat.
Okay.
You come back and you make another flat line right here at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Make your corner first. And then you take from the middle line, you take the edge of the clipper, and then you come around and just see it out. So that way you don't keep doing this.
Right.
And then you end up taking a hairline back.
Okay. Damn. Exclusive. Qaadir showed us how to rock the C cup. Exclusive joint. All right.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, man, we've been having a good time here at the Quad Shop with my man, Qaadir The Barber. We are now in his club/lounge, which is right next door to the shop. It's going to be opening real soon. But before we get to the club, man, tell me, how did you get started with the celebrities?
Man, listen, It's a crazy story.
Okay.
So another barber that I was cool with, rest in peace, Bass. He had got killed. So a couple weeks prior to that, I know y'all know Don Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was Donnie Brasco back then, but
Okay.
you know, he Don Cannon. He came to me. He said, "Yeah, Mass told me that you was sharp." My man Mike, he told me that you was sharp. You know, cause you know his shop had got kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really want him around all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he came looking for me. He was like, "You gonna cut my hair?" He's like, "You gonna be my barber from here on out." I was like, "All right, cool." You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. What year was this?
man, this was like 90,
Wow.
97.
Wow.
Yeah, 97.
Okay.
97.
Okay.
So yeah, so you know, I started cutting them. We had got cool, and at the time, this was before we all went to college and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
they came down here to go to Clark.
Okay.
So he came back after the first year, and he was like, "Man, you gotta come to Atlanta." I was like, "Atlanta?" We called it Atlanta. I was like, "Atlanta." I was like, "Man, I'm not going to no Atlanta." He was like, "Nah, man, I'm telling you, we doing some big things. We doing some big things." You know, he about 6'6", so he stood
Right.
over top of me. He like, "I'm gonna be rich like this."
Wow.
I was like, "Man, let me
Wow.
let me see what this Atlanta thing talking about."
Okay.
So I ended up coming down 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, 2001, end of 2000. But you know, I ended up sleeping on his floor actually
Wow.
for some months. Yeah, slept on his floor for some months. After then, we was all still trying to find ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then I think they started doing the gangster grills around then. And then
Okay.
once they started doing the gangster grills, that's when I started meeting, you know, all the artists, you know, him, Drama, and all of them. So I started
Okay.
meeting all the artists after cutting them. And I ended up meeting a lot of people, man. One of the biggest ones was Akon. You know,
Okay.
Ended up going on tour with him and Gwen Stefani. So that was a real,
shoot.
yeah,
Damn.
that was crazy. That was a crazy time in my life.
Man, what was the wildest thing that happened on that tour? Akon, Gwen Stefani. I know it had to be something crazy.
Man, it was a lot of stuff. It was,
It was a lot. You
yeah,
ain't
it
got
was
no
a lot.
time.
It was a lot of
Well,
stuff.
give me
It was a lot
one.
of stuff.
Give me one crazy thing.
Oh man, one crazy thing. I'm gonna keep it light. I wasn't the artist. You know, Akon was the artist. So we all on the bus. Girls trying to get on the bus. I ended up having to sign my autograph on some girl chest.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. They just wanted anybody to write on.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
it was
crazy.
It was
So you was cutting Akon,
yeah.
man. How? Because he used to keep the waves. How often did you have to cut them?
Man, when we was on tour, I probably was cutting him like every 2 days, every 2 or 3 days. You know, just shaping them up.
Damn.
Yeah.
So y'all going to city to city.
City to city. I think we did what was that? 70? Yeah, 70 cities in 3 months.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. It was a big tour. It was a big tour.
Oh,
Amphitheaters.
man.
Yeah, it was a real big tour.
So they hooked you up, free meals, you know, free hotel.
Free hotel. You know, we rode on the bus most of the time, but you know, once we got to the city, we had our hotel room so we could shower and all that kind of stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So was you like, before Akon went on stage, was you like tapping them with the outlines real quick, or you just did it?
Yeah, about
To get a hold of yourself.
about an hour or two before he go on, I shape him up. But you know,
Okay.
he got a funny thing. He used to have to do 200 push-ups before he went on stage, you know, so he take his shirt off. He got that little pump.
Okay.
Shout out to Khan, man.
Okay, that's what's up. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Akon. Okay. So name some other celebrities.
Like I said, Don Cannon, man, I met a lot of people through him. Some of the biggest people, cause it been so many. Lil Uzi.
Ah,
You know,
okay.
I had the pleasure of watching Uzi, you know, him being young, coming around, you know what
Right.
I'm saying, just getting started and stuff like that.
Okay.
And Uzi introduced me to Lil Durk. you
Okay.
know. So it been quite a few names. I had to sit here and think to go through all of them.
Wow.
They,
Lil Uzi, Lil Durk. Okay.
can't forget about Ludacris, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been rocking with Luda now. It been about 12, 13 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, about 12, 13 years. Now.
So when he does the Fast and Furious, you're there?
Yeah, I did Fast 10 actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I did Fast 10. But a lot of times, you know, they shoot in other countries and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
But I did have the pleasure of doing Fast 10. That was a hell of an experience.
Oh man. So you was in the little trailer, shaping them up.
No, ain't no little trailer when it's Luda. I tell you that.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't no little trailer. Yeah, he be in the main joint. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
So, okay. You do Luda, right? Does he get the full treatment, shampoo, all of that?
Well, he got braids now, but before,
Okay.
yeah, he did. You know, before he got his braids done.
Okay.
You know, she Just My Style. She usually do his braids on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So, how do you handle the pressure of working with high profile clients? Or is there pressure for you?
Akon kind of trained me, you know what I'm saying? So I just used to keep a bag by the door, because sometimes he'll call me. I keep that bag by the door. He'll call me. I had to be to the airport in 3 hours. You know, I might gotta be in Arizona. I might gotta be in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I gotta be anywhere. So I just keep a bag by the door, you know what I'm saying, with some extra clothes in it. I'll run home real quick, grab everything, and then I'm just out.
Wow.
You just gotta be open. You know?
Right. That's crazy. So you be in the crib sleeping, next thing you know.
Next thing you know, I'm 8 states away.
Okay. Is there a celebrity that you would like to cut that you haven't had a chance to yet?
That I haven't had a chance to. I always wanted to sit down and talk to Kanye, man. I wanted to see. Yeah.
Kanye. Okay.
Yeah, Kanye West, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Kanye, man.
All right. That's what's up, man. Man, tell me, what keeps you motivated in the barber game after all these years?
Motivated, the young barbers. They
Gotcha.
It's a light pressure, but they come, they fresh, they got a whole bunch of fresh ideas, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of them barbers that just, you know, all right, this is the way I've been doing things for the last 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying? This is how I gotta be done.
Okay.
You gotta be open to new ideas, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because you know,
right.
it's steadily changing. So that's
Okay.
my motivation, you know what I mean? The young barber.
Okay.
I wish we had more of them, but
Right,
you know.
right. Okay. Well, this is a beautiful spot you have here. Is it a club, lounge, or is it just a lounge? Or
Yeah, I kind of I wanted to just build something so that way we would bring, you know, the barbershop back to the barbershop, because, you know, back in the day it was a lot of money being made in the barbershop that just wasn't
True.
cut hair, you know, on the legal tip, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And you know, when you got like-minded people coming around and, you know, they well established in their business, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they come together. I done made a whole lot of people a whole lot of money just with the relationships and things that I had with different people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just want to bring that aspect of the barbershop back.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean? Somewhere where they could come and save, they could chill, you know,
Right.
politic, maybe take a meeting or two. You know
Right.
What I'm saying?
Oh man, that's
Just not, you know, I come in for my appointment, then I leave. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
Just make it more personal.
okay. So you gonna have a bartender, everything over
Oh yeah,
here,
we gonna have all that.
man. You got the hookahs over here.
Yeah,
I can't wait, man.
yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
vibe.
definitely. Well, where can we find you?
1400 Veterans Memorial Highway, Suite 142 and 144. The shop is in 144, Mableton, Georgia, right there outside of Atlanta. I'm about a mile from the Flame, for those of y'all that know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Qaadir The Barber, super celebrity barber, barbershop owner, platform artist, now club owner. He's doing it up big in 2025. Stop by the shop, get a cut, or chill in the lounge. We see you next time. Yeah.